Young and the Restless fans. Spoilers for Explore, Billy Abbott begging, and Michael Baldwin exposed and possibly fired. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, and then we get into what's coming next week. Young and the Restless spoilers. Kyle Abbott and Audra Charles's nasty fight. We have got Kyle Abbott and Audra Charles continuing the fight from Tuesday. They are hurling insults at each other in front of Sally Spectra. They get really nasty. Kyle mocks Audra for losing Nate Hastings, and she mocks Kyle for losing Claire Grace Newman to Holden Novak, which of course hasn't actually manifested yet. Audra lays into Kyle about his past divorces, how he can't keep a woman, and Jack Abbott and Diane Jenkins overhear them raging at each other. And it doesn't help that Kyle is drunk. Audra brings up that dirty secret that Kyle was on top of her in just a towel, and that he has been lying to Claire, which is true. Jack pulls them apart, and then Diane and Audra start arguing and swapping insults. Diane says, "Stay away from my son," and Audra says that she thinks Kyle deserves to suffer. Diane says Audra is just salty because she wants Kyle, and he doesn't want her back. Young and the Restless spoilers. Jack brings Kyle up to speed. Jack tells Kyle he needs to sober up because they've got bigger problems. Diane and Jack tell him about Billy conspiring with Kane Ashby. Sally overhears just as Billy calls her and asks her to meet. Jack and Diane tell Kyle about Kane's AI that can destroy any company and how worried they are about Jabot. They can't have him being drunk, acting out, obsessing over Audra right now. They need him on board. Michael Baldwin's confession and Sally Spectra's dilemma. Lauren Fenmore is suspicious because Michael Baldwin is giving her this big night of unpleasant romance. It's like when a guy does something bad and then brings home flowers after he screwed up. So Lauren is very suspicious, and Michael distracts Lauren with champagne and with dancing, but she demands the truth from Michael, basically telling him, "Come clean or else." Their son Fenmore calls and interrupts, but Lauren is back to threats after the call ends. Michael finally confesses that Kane is a huge danger to a lot of people in Genoa City, and Michael says he is the only one who can probably stop him. We'll see about that. Sally doesn't want to talk to Billy, but he's begging her to meet him. Audra advises Sally to make a clean break because she says otherwise Billy is going to drag her down with him. Truer words, I tell you. Young and the Restless spoilers. Billy pleads his case to Sally. Sally does agree to meet Billy, and they're at the Overlook, and she admits that she told Jack and Diane about the AI that Kane has. Billy says Sally was right about everything, and he is done with Kane. However, it seems like Sally is done with Billy. Sally isn't buying what he's trying to sell, but Billy is insisting he's lost everything, and he just wants her. Sally feels very used, especially since Billy lied to her when he said Jack pulled the Abbott.com funding. If you remember, Billy told Jack to take the money. Jack just didn't up and take it. Sally rants about how she risked it all, gave up this great career that was her passion. And what happened? Billy at her down because of his revenge and his fixation and his obsession. And then he tries to blame Kane for all of their issues. But Sally is like, "No, Billy, this is on you."